Nikki Mangwana under fire as the citizen reject a CAB3 justification. Apo ma citizen paari kuya achiti, why should MP decide for us? Zimbabweans challenge Nikki Mangwana comment on CAB3. Kusangana kwatinoita zvakare pana pachannel yenyu yeMagaba News patirobata nhau dzakasiyana-siyana dziri kuitika munharaunda nemunyika yedu yeZimbabwe, tichingokurudzirana kuti kana pane vachangosvika ndiwo mukana wekubaya button rakanzi subscribe. Today tauya takabata nhau yava Nikki Mangwana. Nikki Mangwana ochallengewa neruzhinji rwenyika yeZimbabwe mushure mekunge abuditsa mashoko anavari mashoko ari kuonekwa neveruzhinji kuti ari kunyanya kushanda ari pakusapota chiitiko chekuti vaMnangagwa vawedzere term extension, asi basa rake harisi basa rekuti awanikwe ari mune zvematongero enyika ari pakusapota ZANU-PF sezvo ndeve information. Basa rake ndezvekushandira zvehurumende kwete zvekupusha zveZANU-PF. So nauyaita kuti veruzhinjiwo vabvunzewo pamashoko anyorwa naNikki Mangwana apo achiti muparliament ma-MPs arimo haana kuvhoterwa kunzvimbo dzaari kubva 100%. Saka vamwe vari kuzvishamise kuti vamwe vari kunzvimbo dzakasiyana-siyana vanonzwa sevasiri kumiririrwa muparliament nema-MP sezvo havasi vechoice yavo. So hazvitadzise kuti zvinhu hazvifambiswe. Nova riri shoko raita kuti veruzhinji vati ivo hatingadecidirwe nema-MP pazvinhu izvi, nekuti ma-MP aya kuti atoine muparliament ipesendi yevanhu vakasiyana-siyana vakabatsiridza. Saka kana taakuti sevanhu isusu taurai zvatiri kuda, munofanira kutaura zvatiri kuda. So nhau iyi ndo yasumuka pamusoro pemashoko anyorwa naNikki Mangwana achitenderedzwa munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Tauya takabata pano paYouTube channel yenyu yeMagaba News. So according to Nikki Mangwana, a fresh debate erupted in Zimbabwe after government spokesperson and permanent secretary Nikki Mangwana respond to criticism surrounding the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3. So mashoko ava Nikki Mangwana in a social media post that quickly attracted attention. Mangwana defended the principle of representative democracy. He wrote, "No MP in Zimbabwe have ever been voted into office by 100% of their constituency. Therefore, it's no surprise that there are some who will always feel that they are not represented because the MP they have was not their preferred choice. But in a democracy, it is the will of the majority that prevails." So the statement immediately sparked discussions among Zimbabweans, particularly those who opposed CAB3 and believe that citizens should have a direct say on constitutional matters. Many critics urge that the issue goes beyond ordinary parliamentary representation. According to those voice, the current debate is about whether members of parliament should be making decisions on behalf of citizens regarding constitutional changes that have a significant national implication. Some social media users questioned the logistic of relying solo on MPs for such decision. One responded, asked, "Why do you guys want those MP to elect President Mnangagwa for us? Do you really hear what you are saying, or will you just throw anything into the debate to justify the amendment of the constitution?" And also kuita zvakare vakasiyana-siyana vanga vachikomenda zvakare panhau iyi. Vamwe vakataura vakati ivo pana Nikki Mangwana vachiti ivo they did not vote the MP to manipulate our constitution, and they vote them to represent them for 5 years, not 7 years. Remember, none voted you, none voted for Ziambi. This CAB3 is an anarchy of losers, not winners. Winners don't extend their terms. That is not a democracy. There are those that will be left without an MP to represent their choice of a president, because their choice of an MP wouldn't be in parliament. That is a serious that is a serious issue. Vamwe vakati, you are out of order Niki, I wish to visit you in prison soon. Ndo mashoko everuzhinji. So vanhu veruzhinji vari kuti Niki Mangwana ari out on order nemashoko ari kutaura. So the response reflects a concern from some citizens who believe the constitutional issues should be decided directly by the people through a public consultation or a referendum. Supporters of this position urge that where MPs are elected representatives, there are certain national questions that require direct public participation. They believe the constitutional amendment should carry the clear consent of citizens because constitution belong to the people and form the foundation of governance. On the other hand, those defending parliament's roles point out that elected legislators are entrusted by voters to make important decisions on their behalf. They urge that representatives democracy function through institutions such as parliament, where elected officials debate and vote on legislation. The disagreement highlights a broader national conversation about democracy, representation and accountability at the center of the debate in the question of how major constitutional decisions should be made and who should have the final say. For opponents of the CAB3, the concern is not simply about parliamentary procedure. They urge that the changes affecting the country constitutional frameworks deserve direct involvement from citizens, may have called for a greater public consultation and transparency before any significant amendment move forward. Meanwhile, our government supporters maintain that the Zimbabwe constitution process provides merchandising for public to consider and pass legislation. They urge that elected MP remain legislative representatives of the people who voted them into office. As the discussions continues, CAB3 remain one of the most debated political issues in country. The exchange between Manguana and his critics demonstrate how deeply Zimbabwe care about questioning of governance, constitutionalism and democratic participation. Whether the one agrees with Manguana's argument about majority rule or with those demanding direct public involvement, the debate has once again highlighted the importance of citizen engagement in a national affair. So ndo mashoko avaniki Mangwana. So aniki Mangwana mashoko avari kutaura vachipusha CAB3 aita kuti veruzhinji vaudze kuti imi vaniki Mangwana navaziyambi venyu zvamuri kuita izvo hapana zvakare futi akatokuvoterai paposition yamuri kuda kuchinja mutemo unofanira uri wemacitizen muchiuisa mumaoko enyu. So vaniki Mangwana vasangana nemashoko akasiyana siyana. Vamwe vakati just like no president have ever been voted for by 100% of the electorate. In fact, in some constituencies, ED has received less votes than MPs. ED actually lost Kwekwe constituency twice to MDC, blessing Chibundu in 2000 and 2005. Many isn't even popular in his own area. So those who are not represented have the right not to be left out, to have say reason why people are calling for referendum. Mr. Mangwana, I feel our president and MPs should respect the electorate who gave them the contract of 5 years to be MPs. How can they extend their own tenure of service while ignoring the same process that gave them the right to be in those offices? Havana kupusa ndo mashoko eruzhinji. Vanhu vachiti imimi sei vakakupai kuti muve pabasa ipapo, avarungu venyu ndo vamuri kuignore zuva ranhasi muchiti tozviitira tega, hazvishande zvamuri kuita. What's your take on this issue? What's your take on this news? Ndidzo news dzatatikabata tichiti munoti chiine mashoko avaniki Mangwana. Ndidzo nhau dzatinobata pano pa YouTube channel yenyu yeMagaba News.